Everybody's talking nowadays about CAD/CAM. We think CAD/CAM is not just this new high-tech technology where you do milling out of metal and those kind of things. We think it's becoming more and more a combined effort. That means combining old technology with new technology. My name is Vanik Kaufmann-Jinoian. The name of the laboratory is called Cera-Tech AG, and we are based in Switzerland in a city called Liestal. What Cera-Tech does is we're a full-service dental laboratory. That means we try to cover all the aspects in the dental field, from orthodontics to implantology, dentures, crown and bridge. So we try to cover the whole range. We are very well known in this industry for our knowledge on CAD/CAM. We were the first basically laboratory in Switzerland using CAD/CAM technology. We developed that with the Sirona company it's about 20 years ago. Cera-Tech is also used from various industrial companies for doing research on their material, doing material testing. We help develop and find out also errors of products, of materials which they should come on the market. So we think we are really helping the industry, helping the profession in what we're doing. There's still an amount of dentists out there which are asking for gold casted work. That means we still have to do casting, but we like to tie this casting into using modern technology, and that would mean modern printing methods. So that's why we think you have to go both directions. You have to go conventional, marry that with digital, and you have the perfect marriage. What you need is still, you need the knowledge of the technician, you need the basis, you need the advantage of knowing what you're doing, you need a good background of technical job, and then you start to need the right type of equipment. You need the right scanners, you need the right machines to automate your processes. We said we want something which gives us perfect detail, and all the systems which we looked at on the market, all the plastic or acrylic printers, they had one disadvantage: you always could see very fine lines between each print. So you never had a nice smooth surface, and it's not really what we're looking for as a technician. We're looking for a nice, smooth, detailed surface, which we couldn't get with the other systems. The decision is now, which system should I buy? So when we looked at it, we said, shall I buy, for example, a 3D systems? Shall I buy a Solidscape? And then we decided we go for Solidscape because it's 4 times less in price. We can buy 4 machines instead of 1 machine of the other system. If something goes wrong, we still have 3 machines running. So when we look at these printable techniques, we said, okay, shall we print in wax or shall we print in like some kind of a resin material? And then we realized most of these resin materials, the cost to start printing, like the containers, are about $600. If we look at the Solidscape, the wax, what we need, about the same amount, is about $300. So basically, also by using wax printing, we are about 50% lower in cost than in resin printing. And that's also one of the factors you have to keep in mind. And to the size factor of the machine, basically, we don't need any service technician. We don't need anybody from outside coming to fix the machine, to do anything on the machine. Everything is self-explaining. It's very easy to do it yourself. What really surprised me is the reliability of this product which we get. We get such a good product, and it's basically, it's reproducible. You do your print job, it comes out, it's perfect. You do the next print job, it comes out, it's perfect. Basically, there's no brainer to this whole thing. You start your machine after you've done design, and the machine just exactly does what you've done. And there is really no loss. Even if you make a mistake somewhere, it's not like in zircon oxide or other techniques where you destroy just a few $100s of blanks of material. Here it's only just a little bit wax which you have destroyed, and a little bit time. For us, it's very interesting. The quality of the product which we get, it's amazing. Especially if you see how the system works, how it basically builds. It builds just a few layers, and then after that it cuts it away again, it smooths it out, builds again 2 layers, smooths it out, builds like that. And if the machine realizes it's made a mistake, it goes back and removes the last layer. So it's really thinking. You think there's somebody sitting in the machine and checking the whole time if it's doing the right job, like a supervisor in a lab who would check if you're doing the right thing, but the machine does it itself. So in a way, it's doing what we have been looking for, somebody controlling itself. And so the machine does it, and that's why I think the quality is just outstanding. I've not seen any print at this stage. I think there is nothing on the market which can do such a good job.